Hello everybody, so today I wanted to record a video and tell you a little bit about my bariatric surgery experience. And I need to apologize about the camera setup because it's a little bit close to my steering wheel because I'm driving right now, but hopefully you all don't mind. So my surgery date was March 7th and today is currently March 19th. So I'm 2 days away from being 2 weeks post-op. And I wanted to film a video a week post-op, but I just didn't get around to it, to be honest. So, to begin, the surgery day I was called, or the day before the surgery, I was called by a nurse at the hospital I got it done at, and she told me the time, and I was supposed to be there at 12:30, and my surgery was at, I was supposed to go in around 3 o'clock. And my mom actually works at the hospital I got the surgery done at, so she knows all the people in the unit I was going into, and the manager told my mom they're an hour behind. They had some trouble with the first person, they're an hour behind. So then I had 4 hours ahead of me for waiting. And then we got another call and they're an hour behind. And eventually I think we went out and shopped to get my mind off things because I was super nervous. And at this point I was super hungry because you're not allowed to drink or eat anything the day of surgery. So we walked around Walmart and stuff and kind of got some things I wanted to get post-op, which was fun, and I'm glad I got to do it, but I was still super nervous. And so I think I went in finally around 4:30, I think is when I actually left the pre-op waiting room, not the waiting room, but where you get your IV and your blood pressure and all this stuff done. So that experience, I got called in, they took me back. I had to take a pregnancy test. I took one a few weeks earlier on my pre-op appointment, but I had to take another pregnancy test. I don't think they actually took blood, but they debated taking samples of blood, but I got that done pre-op too. And then she just put my IV in. My surgeon came in, talked with me, I signed the consent form, and then the anesthesiologist came in, asked if I was nervous, and of course I was very nervous, and I said yeah. And then she said, well, we'll get you some the cocktail drug, which makes you super loopy and makes you feel a little drunk and stuff. So right when she said that, I was like, yes, I'm not gonna be I was just so anxious. But she took a while to come back, so I was sitting there with my family. I was only with my mom at first because she worked at the hospital. She came back and found me, but my grandparents and my grandmom and dad were outside in the waiting room, but eventually they came in and they were all allowed to say bye to me, and we prayed, and I got really emotional waiting. The waiting, I think, in the actual hospital room was the worst part. Started crying, and then finally the anesthesiologist came in and she gave me this drug, and I barely even, once she gave me this drug, I can not really remember anything. I remember waving bye to my parents and my grandmom, and then I remember wheeling out. I don't remember how long I was getting wheeled to the operating room, but I remember a little bit about being in the hall of operating rooms, and then I remember them talking, but I don't really remember a lot. So once I got into the operating room, I just said, it's very hazy in my mind. So all I kind of remember is them telling me to move over, but I don't know if they asked me to move over or moved me over themselves. I just remember being onto the actual operating room table, and then this guy came up to me and was like, can you open your mouth, show me you can move your neck and your jaw. And he also said that to me in in like before I actually got taken back to the operating room, which I guess is for the tube they put in your throat or something, I don't know. And I did that, and I remember the anesthesiologist girl, like the woman who came and talked to me and gave me the drugs, was like, Kelsey, you're gonna have a lot of people working on you right now. It's okay. And I felt like them strapping down my arms and my legs, and I was very out of it, like very out of it. And then the woman, or the anesthesiologist, put a gas mask on me, and she said, you're gonna get the gas mask that I told you smells like a new shower curtain. And that's the last thing I remember. So I was out, and it was painful. In the operating room was something I was very nervous about before getting the surgery done, because I didn't know I was going to be so out of it. I really thought I was going to be very aware of all my surroundings, and that really scared me. So if any of you are out there and watching this and are scared of the operating room, it's not bad, because these doctors know that patients are scared, so they take care of it, which I was very happy about. So the next thing I remember is that I woke up in the recovery room, and my mom was there because she was allowed to be there, and I was in a lot of pain when I woke up. I remember seeing the doctor who was like watching over me, sitting in a chair, like on her little computer, my eyes were barely open. I was upset because I was like, I'm in so much pain and this doctor isn't doing anything. And I was like mumbling, but obviously I was already on like medicine. I'm sure I was. So yeah, I remember waking up to that, and I started talking to my mom, and she was like talking to me, and I don't know how long I was actually asleep before I woke up in the recovery room, but shortly after I woke up, I was taken out. I think I remember like all the doctors saying that I was in there for like an hour, even though it's typically like 2 hours, but I guess I woke up early, or I was doing good, I don't know. But yeah, I was in a lot of pain. And then I was moved into my hospital bedroom, and my hospital, they give you a whole bedroom, and my bedroom, my hospital room was very big, super nice. There was a couch, there were chairs, and yeah, it was really nice. And my my grandma was there, and then eventually, well, this lady almost just hit me. My grandma was there, and my brother and sisters both came in, and my dad and mom were there, and I was very out of it. They said I said a lot of funny things because I was on these drugs and still kind of waking up from anesthesia, but I don't really remember. I remember being in pain, and I remember being very thirsty, and that's basically it. So, okay. So, the gas pain was definitely the worst during recovery. And I'm sure you guys know that for bariatric surgeries, you're there for 24 to 48 hours. And I ended up staying probably 30 or so hours. Because I stayed Thursday night, because like I said, my operation was very late at night, or late in the afternoon, I guess. So I stayed Thursday night, Friday, and then I left Saturday morning. Well, probably around like 11 o'clock is when I left, which was good. I didn't leave Friday because of all the gas pain I was having. I don't want to like scare you, but the gas pain was horrible. I had like fits where I literally couldn't breathe. I was crying, because what would happen is like I breathe, and then I didn't feel like I get enough breath, so I would try to take a bigger breath, and then it would like shoot up into my shoulder every time I breathe, like the pain, and it was just horrible. But they give you medicines. It came in like spurts. I mean, it was very hard to like like, it felt like you just couldn't sit up because of all the work they did on your stomach and stuff. And it hurt. I can't lie. It definitely hurt. But I know a lot of other people have no pain. But I did. But I did not have any nausea or anything like that. So that was really good. It hurt, but it's kind of to be expected for what I had done. So I'm, like I said, 15 days out. No. 9 days? I don't know. A little over under two weeks. And I feel a lot better. I'm still very tired because I'm not getting as much protein as I need to be getting into my body. My vitamins are making me pretty sick, but otherwise, if you are seriously debating the surgery, but you're scared of the pain, I recommend going for it. I don't know why that took me so long to say. Because the pain is, like I said, it was 30 hours. And the whole first day, I don't even remember. So, now I will say, which I might make another video on this, but I'm not sure, that the week up to like 2 days ago, I was struggling. Because I wasn't getting any protein in. And I'm really still not getting much protein in. So I was super tired. I wanted to eat, couldn't eat. I wanted to drink stuff, couldn't drink stuff fast. And it's just really a mental game. And it's hard. I can't even lie. It's super hard. And I think the hardest thing for me was a few days ago. I literally had just a meltdown. It's just because I felt so weak, basically. That's it. I just felt like I couldn't do anything, and if I got up and walked down the stairs, I was tired. And I'm a college student, so I have to walk really far to get to classes, and I have like 3-hour labs at a time, and it's just super hard. But I'm feeling a lot better today, and I start my pureed stage on Thursday, which is in 2 days. So I'm finally going to get some nutrition in, and I'm super happy. And for stats, this is what I want to end the video with. For stats, my pre-op appointment to surgery, I lost 15 pounds. So in those 2 weeks, I lost 15 pounds. And then from my surgery to today, I lost 15 pounds. So I'm down a total of 30 pounds, which is amazing. And yeah, it's just amazing. I'm really happy about it. I'm feeling much more positive about it than a few days ago. But I hope this kind of answered any questions. And if you have any more questions that I didn't cover for my hospital experience, please let me know. And I want you to know that all the nurses are there to take care of you. And I had a great experience with my nurses. And my mom's also a nurse, so she could help me. And my sister stayed over one night to help me. And I think all the people in your life will come together to help you through the situation. You're definitely not alone if you're thinking about it or if you're going through it. But I never felt like I wasn't being taken care of properly during this experience in the hospital. So anyway, I've been talking quite long, so I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope it answered your questions or something. If you just wanted to watch and kind of get some more information about your experience that you might be having, then good. But anyway, guys, I'm going to check on out. I plan on making a video about the food I'm about to buy at the grocery store for my pre-op diet, and if you're interested in seeing that, then check out my channel. Goodbye!